Style Tracker is a really flexible tool for you to collaboratively manage your styles and track your milestones with your manufacturer. In this video, you will learn how to create a shared plan with your factory, manage order data and docs in columns, build custom milestones specific to each style and colourway, and also track the status of each. I've set up a project and assigned a manufacturer in the Costings tab. I'm going to show you how a style tracker will look when you first come into it. The first thing you'll be asked to do is to set up your variations, which are different colourways or prints your style comes in. My project has 3 styles, and I'll click on plus variation to add a different colour variation for the bella dress. Click add variation, add your variations and hit enter. Click add. I'll now head back into my style tracker, and I will now need to set up the variations for the remaining styles. Now I'm all set and I can start adding columns and milestones. Into the next exciting part, personalising your style tracker. There are 2 main customisable features on the style tracker, which are adding custom columns. Think landed cost, quantity shipped, quantity received, no units rejected, or custom POs. Literally anything you'd like to track. Next, you can add custom milestones. These are basically dates. Accurate dates are important for everyone, not just for design, product development, garment tech, and production. Marketing and creative teams need to know for shoots and launches. Logistics and warehouse teams need to plan for the arrival of goods, and leaders want to have accurate overview across their business. To start, I'm going to take you through custom columns. You can see here that there are many different ways to use columns. Freeform are a great way to track Pantone numbers, material information, or you can also add links in this area. Numbers are great for adding quantities. Currency, great for unit costs and retail prices, and you can also upload documents. Think inspection reports or whatever documents you wish to share with your factory. Next, you can add percentages, so this could be intake margins, and you can also add dates. Manage any internal dates that you wish may not to share with your manufacturer. And lastly, you can add checkboxes. These could be used for tracking approvals or seeing which team member has a sample. I'm going to add a custom column for quantities. To do this, I'll click on the plus sign next to columns and click create new custom column. I'm going to call it total quantity, and you can also give this a subheading. So in this subheading, I'm going to say international. Then I'm going to go select a column type, and this will be number. I'm going to keep the editing rights for this column just for my team, but you can also allow your manufacturer to edit this column. Here you have the option to decide whether you share the column with your manufacturer or not, and I'm going to share this column with my manufacturer. Once I'm happy, I'll click done. Now I've created my total quantity column. To add information into the column, I'll use the bulk action, but you can also enter information one by one, like so. To do this, I'll first filter my styles I want to add the quantity for. All my blacks have a quantity of 300. I'll head over to this filter icon and choose my variation. I'll enter black and then click select all. Next, I will need to save this filter. The filter feature is a great way to see and edit only a bunch of styles or variations at a single time. Then I'll head over to the total quantity column, click on the 3 dots, choose add edit column contents, select all, click done, enter my quantity and hit done, and this will automatically be added. If you wish to clear your filter feature, head over to the filter and click on Clear All Filters. We also have the option of adding presets to your column. This basically means if you're using our costings or order details area on the platform, your cost prices and quantities can be pulled from through there. I will add the purchase order here by clicking on this plus sign here, heading to purchase order. This will auto-populate my purchase orders for all the styles. Now on to milestones. This is your shared plan with your manufacturer. You'll notice we've already populated your style tracker with the most commonly used milestones. You can also use these to compare across projects. They're also linked to this timeline above. This area of the style tracker is always shared with your manufacturer. So if you have your dates you'd like to track internally, like a marketing shoot or a sign-off date, use the column feature where you can choose not to share with your manufacturer. I'm now going to go in and start to add some custom milestones to the style tracker that are important to my brand and manufacturer to track together. One is product sign-off and the other one is fabric in-house. In this example, the product sign-off happens before the purchase order is raised. So I'll click on the plus sign next to the pre-production milestone. Since this is a sign-off date, I have chosen this to be an inspection milestone, which will help me assign a pass or fail in my tracking. Since this is a sign-off date, I will give the brand the ability to mark as pass or fail. You can use this type of milestone to track testing reports and QC checks. Once I've added this milestone, I can then click on the three dots and move to the left, as this is raised before my purchase order. Next, I'll add the fabric in-house milestone by clicking on the plus sign next to production. Click on create new milestone, and I'll set this new milestone as with a subheading of initial beta. Choose a colour, which will show up in your current status once you mark your milestone as done. Next, I will assign the rights to mark as done to my manufacturer, as this is the action they can control. Once I'm happy with this information, I'll then head in and click done. Something to note here is that these milestones work in a linear format. So essentially each step follows after the previous one. So make sure your milestones are set up correctly. Just a few quick notes. If your milestones has appeared in the wrong place, you'll need to click on the three dots like we did before and select move to the left or the right. When you click on the three dots to any milestone for which you have given yourself editing rights, you'll be able to access milestone settings. You can edit milestone formatting, edit names, subheadings, milestone, colour and permissions. You can also mark as key. Use this for critical milestones. Your team will receive an email notification when the dates are moved on this specific milestone. Lastly, you can change the colour and delete the milestone. If you delete the milestone, it will be permanently removed from everyone, so please proceed with caution as you can lose valuable information. Great, I'm now happy with how my style tracker looks, so we're ready to start dating. Before I share this with my manufacturer, I'll add a target date for when I want the goods to ex-factory. We've made it super simple for you to track the dates you're sending to your factory and what they're coming back with. That's why the brand dates are called target dates and the manufacturer's dates are called estimated dates. Setting a target date for your ex-factory will help your manufacturer plan the remaining timelines. Now I can either add my target date by clicking on each cell and selecting the date. Let's say you already have your ex-factory date set up. You can also calculate your dates from this date. There is a cool feature which lets you calculate based on your ex-factory date. So I will just quickly show you by clicking into the cell, click Add Edit Target, and you can use this calculate function from or to. You can enter your weeks or months or days, and then this can be set from or to, your production stage, and this has already pre-calculated your date. In this example, I'm also going to show you how to bulk add dates. To do this, click on the 3 dots at the top of the milestone. Click on Suggest Target. Tick the boxes of the styles you wish to add, or you can select all. Click Done and select the target date. Done to save. Now that I've done that, I'll share my style tracker with my manufacturer by clicking on Not Shared with Factory. Once I do this, the style tracker will be permanently shared. Any columns I've hidden from the manufacturer will not show up their end. They will also receive an email giving them access to the style tracker on their side of the platform. Now let's say that you want to start chatting with your manufacturer about a certain style. You can do this by clicking on the chat bubble and a style thread will appear. You can tag conversations, drag and drop files and track all comms at a style level from one place. Up the top here, you can see that there's a few different functionalities available to you. You can click on this icon to create a snapshot of your tracker, customize the view of the snapshot by using this display function here. Next, you can view the activity feed. Here you can manage and view bulk actions to styles and style variations in a way that's easy to digest. You can also download your style tracker as an Excel. And lastly, you can find our quick guide on the key terms. If you've made edits to the style tracker and want to let your manufacturer or teammates know, use the Submit Updates button and let them know which styles/dates they should be looking at. Once you click Submit, this will then send them an email notification. You're now ready to start collaborating with your manufacturer on Style Tracker. In our next video, we'll show you what collaborative dating looks like.